Welcome back, and for this video I'm finally going to be opening my Clawdeen Wolf from the Real Drama Monster High series. This is my redemption because when she originally released I did purchase her and I just wasn't vibing with her, so I returned her and immediately regretted it after. So I did repurchase her upon her re-release. Right off the bat, I can tell that the boxes are a bit flimsier. They don't feel as secure as they used to, because I definitely remember them feeling closer to the original Monster High boxes, which were definitely on the stiffer cardboard end. It's taken me so long to open her just because I liked her in her box and I just haven't had the time. So as an out-of-box collector though, I'm not going to be keeping the box. But it is cool. I ended up purchasing a secondary Draculaura just because the box design was really cool for these. I love the real and movie theme overall, and the fact that they made new artwork for them to imitate the theme is really cool. I think the only thing that was missing is creating the artwork on the back of the box. These dolls also came with their own posters. Right now, I used to have mine framed. I have a Draculaura and a Frankie from the same line. And they used to be both in a frame. I didn't like how they looked though, so right now they're just taped on my wall. So more than likely that's going to be the same with this one until I can find a better system. But here's what the poster looks like. It's quite nice. It's on not super heavy cardstock, but decent. The artwork is gorgeous. It says 2022 Mattel. So yeah, it's white on the back. But here is Clawdeen in her packaging. Right off the bat, I can tell I'm going to have to boil wash her hair. That was one of the reasons I kind of talked myself into returning her last time, is because her hair, I don't know what it is about curly, wavy hair in general, but anytime they style it like that, it comes pretty frizzed, so you have to really work with it to make it look a lot nicer. I haven't really had that issue because most of the dolls I tended to buy or prefer ended up having, by pure coincidence, straight hair, like Draculaura, Frankie, all of them. I guess with the exception of Spectra. Spectra's hair was pretty curly. Emily's hair wasn't really that bad. It was more like really barely wavy. The dolls also come with a small version of the poster. And this is a much thicker cardstock than the... And this is a much thicker cardstock or cardboard, really, than the poster's made out of. But yes, my sweet birthday Draculaura from G3 had pretty similar hair texture when she came out of the box, and I was not able to get it fully straight, so hopefully I'll have a better shot of this one because her hair is longer. These dolls do come with their pets as well. Having a hard time focusing. I wish they had come with their accessory instead. I don't know if anyone really cared to have the pets again. I know I did not care for them at all, so yeah, she's just gonna go into storage. It's pretty nice knowing that I can just cut everything. I've had so many collector dolls recently that I just couldn't tear the box up, so just being able to cut through everything is pretty nice. Her stand is pretty standard Monster High. I believe all the Real Drama ones were silver like this, and they all came with this clear, I don't know what this part of the stand is, and then the claw. But yes, pretty standard Monster High stand. I was on the Monster High Reddit once, and this person was making the argument that people who buy inbox dolls and then tear the box up is doing a disservice to the inbox collectors who may want to purchase it in the future, essentially calling all of us selfish. And I just imagine living with that kind of mindset. That's crazy. Yeah, the back of the box of this line is pretty boring anyway, with the exception of the little torn thing that includes some of the artwork, which I thought was cute. But yeah, this is going to get trashed, so okay. Let's take a look at her. She is gorgeous. One of the other gimmicks with this line, other than them being monochrome with just one pop of color, is that their hair was significantly longer than their base dolls. Like hers, even though it's wavy and a little bit curly and frizzed, she still has it going past her knees, which is crazy. I'm really curious what it's going to look like once I boil wash it. Despite the fact that it's quite frizzy and tangled, it is still very soft, which I'm happy by. Yeah, the fact that this line had so much hair, I really wish they would have included, if not their accessory, I think a comb made more sense. So the fact that they chose the pets is still baffling to me. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure a lot of people still like the pets. Let's take a look at her. So this is Clawdeen. She is so pretty. I love her makeup. She always had that really nice wolf-like fierce look to her makeup. She looks so good with the black lipstick. I love the fact that she's purple with her eyes. She has a little bit of glitter that skews a little bit blue in the hue in the light. Really pretty. She's got her wolf fangs. Her ears are so cute. They have earrings on both. So cute. She's got a singular tuft of purple hair on the top right of her hairline. The angle was not working for me, so I hope this is okay. Next down to her outfit. She comes with her base outfit, which is just black and white now. I say that, but it's not like pure white. It's more of the shaded movie style gray, which is really cool. So you could definitely use these on other dolls. She's got her animal print top with the little ruffle in the top. She's got a black and studded choker, which does have the studs painted, which is really nice. In addition to that, she also has a necklace. Really cool. I've never had the base Clawdeen, so these are new details that I'm looking at for me. I also love the fur on her little mini jacket. It has a silver strip to imitate the zipper. That's really smart, actually. I haven't seen that. Usually they just print it on or add a real zipper, but this is a nice midway solution to avoiding just print jobs. She's got gray on the bottom. The sweater part is black. She's got the gray sleeves. Her nails are so cool. They're clawed. Really cool. So she can definitely do the pose that is shown off in her poster. Then she's got a studded belt that looks very similar to the one on her neck. This one feels like it's actual like plastic, like bendable plastic. I was not expecting that. It's not the stiff plastic that they usually make accessories like this out of. That's really cool. It's like elastic. So, and then her skirt is really cute. Really cute. It's not pleather, but it imitates pleather, but I don't think this is gonna crack over time. It's almost shimmery, and it is hemmed, which is crazy. And then she's got the fishnet layer on the bottom. Overall, a super cute skirt. And then she's got socks. Oh, they actually added the sock detailing on the top. That's crazy. And then her boots are iconic. I might paint, oh, they painted the zipper. Crazy. I might paint the buckles in black too, or maybe silver. That would be fun. But yeah, her boots are super iconic. I love them. Even though I never had her doll, I would recognize her anywhere with these boots. Okay, I was trying to pull her leg off so I could see if the socks are actual socks and not just like leg warmers or something. Because I've never had a Clawdeen doll, so I was just curious on the details of her outfit, but it's not coming off. I don't want to force it, so yeah. But this is all really cool. I love how many multiple pieces she comes with. That's really nice if you were looking for like a doll that had a lot of clothing pieces. Because with something this intricate, I would think that, you know, they would make it one piece and it would all connect, which is really boring. But overall, I really like her. I really don't have much to say, honestly. I knew I was going to like her. And I've already opened a couple of these dolls, so I know what their quality is like. They do still have the issue of not being able to look up or down too much. The articulation in the head is missing a little bit. Even on the sides a little bit too, but I can still make her turn a little. Her arm, shoulder is still a little stiff, but it does still do the rotation. She still bends at the elbows, pretty fine. Obviously wrist articulation. She can bend her legs, knees, typical Monster High articulation. It's really just the shoulders with these new reproductions that, and the head, aren't as smooth, I would say. But she's so cute. I do have my Freak to Chic Clawdeen as well. The Freak to She dolls are the ones that really made me want to start collecting Monster High, but I only bought 2, and then I didn't buy any for years until they started coming out with the collectors and whatnot. I think my first ever Monster High doll that I purchased was a budget doll. It was I think Music Festival Abby. And then I sold her off because I only bought her because she was cheap and on sale, but I really didn't like her outfit too much. But then I found these on Target and they were on sale. Like, I got Twyla and Clawdeen, and I just love that Freak to Chic line. I'm really hoping they do a reproduction. I will buy the whole thing except Toralei because I just don't like her. I know there was some controversy about her skin tone, so I was just out of curiosity. I wanted to see how they did it. For anyone that doesn't know, the Freak to Chic line was very colorful, but Twyla and Clawdeen in particular were made more monochrome intentionally as like a special part of the line. They were considered their own separate part of the line, and a lot of people felt that Clawdeen's skin tone was a little light. Like if her darker skin tone that she normally has was converted to black and white, it wouldn't be this light. I don't have anything to say about that. I'm just curious about the differences. And there are quite a few differences. I mean, this is pretty significant. She's a lot bluer toned and darker in this Real Drama version. Take that as you will. I think she looks gorgeous in both. And I'm excited to style her hair. I can't wait to see what it looks like. All sleeked and pretty and wavy. She's got mermaid hair. Legit. And that is it for this review. Well, I say review, but really it was just me unboxing her. I don't really have much else to say. Like I said, I've opened a couple of these by now, and I know I love this line. This line is really nice. It's really just a reproduction of the original dolls in pretty comparable quality of the originals, except monochrome with a really cool theme. It's really going to depend on you if you care about missing the accessories and the color they decide to go with to incorporate into the doll. I haven't really seen any misses, and I was very tempted to get Cleo, but I'm really only getting characters that I care about, and for aesthetic reasons, you know, I tend to skew more dark and macabre in my displays because that's what I like. So yeah, while I do think Cleo is entertaining, her doll just didn't appeal to me too much, so I decided not to get her. But overall, 10 out of 10. This line is really cool, and if they keep adding more characters into it, like, I think they could add Gulia and give her red as her color. Very obvious choice. If they do it right, I think it would look really cool. The fact that these are priced very reasonably too, pretty much the same price as they were in their original form. It does suck that they don't include the accessories. That's my only gripe with the series, because I don't care for the pets. But I think the budget for that probably went into the posters that is included, which I kind of do like the posters. If they got rid of the pet and gave me the accessory, I think I would like that more. But I would be bummed if they didn't include the poster anymore, because we don't get artwork anymore on the Monster High boxes. We get photographs, and it's just not as nice. I kept my Freak to Chic Clawdeen trading card that came with her doll because the artwork for it was just so cool. I cut out the artwork on the boxes as well. Had they included a poster, I would have been so excited, over the moon over a poster. So I do like that they include the poster with these dolls. But again, I wish the accessory would have been included instead of the pet. But that's just me. But that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sure there's tons of reviews for this doll on the internet already. I did not need to make one, but I wanted to, so I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.